Good day, everybody. Warm welcome. I'm Kathy W. So happy that you stopped by, and thank you for being with me today on February 3rd. I hope that everyone had a good weekend. Welcome to our slideshow for the second slideshow of 2025 for the hashtag Something New Make Along. And I say our slideshow because it really does take a community for this. Thank you so much to all of you, to those sharing ideas and suggestions, to those taking time to watch the slideshow, and to those who are learning something new and sending in your pictures. Thank you so much to everyone. And because of you, each month during 2025, there will be a new color for us to work with and a new challenge to explore. I look forward to us having fun with this every month during 2025. Do you have your cup of tea or coffee and your yarn? Let's settle in and get ready. Many of you sent pictures and learned a new thing in January, and now we will be seeing the pictures that were sent in using some of the inspiration color. Also, today there will be a chance to participate in next month's Make Along if you would like. And at the end of the video is a draw to see which of the people who participated last month will win a small gift from me. For next month, to join in, you will again choose something new that you would like to try. Please do stay for this slideshow as there are some ideas there that might catch your eye and you might be inspired to try one of those. Or you could make any item of your choice, just something that is new to you. Or you can make something that you've made before using a material that's new to you. As to the colors, for February's project, we will be preparing ahead, making items to enjoy during March. I searched to find colors that are often associated with holidays in March. Some of the colors associated with that month are purple or gold or green. So if you'd like to choose one or more of those and add a bit to your project, those three are the inspiration colors we will be working with. The item you make does not have to be totally made in those colors as long as there is a bit of the inspiration color in there. And as to what to use, anything fiber in any amount. It doesn't have to be leftovers or scraps or minis, and it does not even have to be yarn. Use something made of fiber that inspires you and have fun. So, for anyone who is new, just try something new that you've been wondering about. It does not have to be crochet or knit, any technique of your choice, and the size of project is also up to you. Just have fun with it. Now, the next slideshow will be on March 3rd, the first Monday of March. And after your item is complete, please send me a picture of your project by February 28th to my email. Sign your email with whatever name that you would like on the slideshow, and I will also put that first name on the wheel of names for the draw. If you would like your channel name mentioned, let me know that too. Along with the picture of your completed item, please let me know a few details about your project, maybe what your something new was, and any tutorial or pattern or designer you used when making. Your name will be on the wheel of names for a draw. And this month, the gift will be a small selection of yarn. If the winner cannot receive gifts from Canada, the two of us can arrange an alternative prize. I'm looking forward to continuing this make along into 2025, and so very happy that we're all enjoying trying new things together. And now it's time to get ready for the slideshow. And now for the slideshow. Warm welcome to the new people who have joined in, and thank you to everyone who sent their pictures this month. First, we have Janet from Lovin' Heart 65. She used Mainstays yarn in pink multi to make these barefoot sandals. To make them, she followed a video tutorial by Shandi at Expression Fiber Arts. To make these, Janet combined knitting and crochet techniques. Also, she included some beadwork. This project is her first time knitting or crocheting barefoot sandals. This one is by Jennifer. This month is her first time joining Diane and Alice's sock along. Jennifer made her first pair of socks that she has knit. One pair has some pink and another pair has soft yellow. Her socks are made top down, and Jennifer sent some helpful information when it comes to the Kitchener stitch. There is a tutorial available that Jennifer found by Nerdy Knitting called Knitting Socks on Double Point Needles that she found very helpful when learning to make socks. Next, we have Tammy. She has made some toys for babies and has been trying some new patterns. The panda was a new pattern to her, and working with the black yarn was especially challenging. That pattern is by Louise Crowther. Louise also was the designer of a hippo and some clothing that Tammy knit with yellow flowers to bring in the inspiration color. The tiger is another new pattern that Tammy tried. This tiger pattern is by Maria Ermolova. The next one is by Bonnie C. Bonnie hadn't done cross stitch in years and needed a refresher, so she purchased a few small ones to practice on. This way she will feel ready for a larger project later. She also said this was a nice way to give her fingers a rest from knitting. The project has some of the inspiration colors, and she found some material in her stash that contrasts well and framed the cross stitch with it. Next, we have Deb. She designed coasters and made a storage bag to hold them. The cheery heart and lamb motifs are from garnstudio.com. Deb modified by sewing on the red heart buttons, and she added a cut cardboard box inside the bag to add stability and structure. The yarns that Deb used are Hobby Lobby yarn in the color slate and Premier Wool Select in red and white. The next one is by Mary from M. Hahn. She used black, orange, and white to make this penguin. The pattern is called Ice to Meet You. It is by Imagined Landscapes. This was knit flat, and doing intarsia in the black and white section was new to her. Fair warning from Mary, seaming up the small stitches of black on the back of the penguin was especially hard to see. This one is by Sarah from Sarah Nicole 7767. This blanket is Sarah's own design and quite an accomplishment for her, as Sarah created it as she went along. It was made using a 5 millimeter hook and Lion brand Pound of Love yarn. It is a Raiders themed blanket created for a coworker who loves football. There are bobble letters at either end, which are her coworker's initials. Next, we have Allison. She made a bumblebee baby hat using Peyton's Astra yellow and black yarn. The pattern is from the book All New 20 Knitted Baby Hats to Make by Lynn Rowe. She purchased the book from Mary Maxim. This is the first time Allison has tried this pattern. Also, it's Allison's first time using I-cord, which is used to knit the antennae. And she used the double point needles instead of circular needles to knit the hat, so Allison can become more comfortable with double point needles. This one is by Maria. This pattern and designer are both ones that Maria is trying for the first time. Her picture is of a one skein scarf pattern named Indigo Scarf by Carmen Heffernan. The yarn Maria used is Lion brand Summer Nights yarn in the colorway Tropical Punch. It is a fine number 1 weight yarn, and she used a 3.5 millimeter hook. She decided not to add the fringe to the scarf as it did not drape well with this very thin yarn. Next, we have Nina Kay. This was the first time Nina has made a trapezoidal shape shawl. Also, it was her first time crocheting with 2 yarns together. The pattern is the Philomena shawl by Fiber Flux. This shawl was made with Lion brand recycled yarn in a soft pink color held together with a Peyton's variegated sock yarn that was mostly charcoal gray. Then we have Annalise. She has watched many tutorials to help learn a new stitch and used that learning to make a mug rug. The stitch she learned is called Apache Tears. One of the tutorials that she found very helpful was by Tina Thoridoter Thorvaldar. The yarns that Annalise used were leftover yarns from some Boggy Creek blankets she made, and now Annalise is looking forward to trying this stitch in a blanket. The next ones are by Demetra from The Naked Snail. The first is a scarf called the McCaskill Scarf. The pattern is by Sarah Dawn's Designs. Demetra challenged herself to work slowly from the chart, using no written directions for the cable section. And her inspiration pop of color is a pink heart applique. This heart pattern is by Underground Crafter. The second submission by Demetra is a gnome for the Year of Gnomes. This pattern is by Imagined Landscapes. His name is Norton, and he has a red hat with speckles of pink. Next, we have Cindy S. from CDMA7SSS. It is the first top that Cindy has made for herself. This is made using a bag-o-day design. It is called the Easy Crochet Top. Cindy used Himalayan air wool for this one and plans to try making a second one for the warmer weather using a cotton blend yarn. This one is by Judy. The pattern she used is the Prism Path Shawl by Not Bad Brit. There is pink in there several times in several shades of pink. This shawl had a construction technique that was very new to Judy, as one first makes a center prism in a diamond shape, then adds on wings off two of the sides to make a triangle. It resulted in a very interesting construction. And last is by me. I was learning brioche this last month. The hat that I made was a design by Rachel Keener called the Squish Hat. I eventually got to where I can do the brioche knit stitch and brioche purl stitches pretty well. The decreasing at the top of the hat, though, is far from perfect. I definitely need more practice at my brioche left-leaning decreases and a lot more practice at the very tricky brioche right-leaning decreases. And now a quick pause while I get ready to spin the wheel. Thank you so much to everyone who sent in pictures. For the person whose name is chosen, the prize this month will be one hank of Angela's hand-dyed yarn of the winner's choice from the My Precious Yarnery site. Or if you cannot receive from Canada, then we can make arrangements for something else. The winner and I can chat about that in email. And of course, all the YouTube rules apply. I will purchase this gift of yarn myself, and YouTube has nothing to do with the draw. Everyone whose name is on the wheel should be 18 years and older. That person will be responsible for any duty or charges that might occur. Please contact me by February 20th at the email address on the screen. If I am not contacted, there will not be a second spin of the wheel for this one. And now, let's take a minute to shuffle the names. And let's spin the wheel and see who wins. And the winner is Bonnie C. Congratulations, and please send me an email. Thank you so much, everyone, for participating, and I look forward to your emails and your submissions for this coming month.